Welcome to Calladitas.
Hi guys. Hello
Hello, y'all.
everyone. What is the topic for today?
We're still going in beauty, and today we're going to talk about the money. So, the cost of beauty for both men and women.
I have a story for that.
It's like very eye opening. Okay, talk about it. Tell me the story. Let's start with that story.
Let me tell you what happened. It
Okay.
wasn't today, but it was very recently. Do you remember the los productos que tú me regalaste coreano?
Huh?
I've been like, como se dice?
Squeezing them. Squeezing
Squeezing
them.
them because they're actually very good. Do you know what
Yeah.
happened the other day?
What?
Oscar calls me from the shower that he can't find the shampoo. He's like, "Where's the shampoo?" Oh, the kids took his shampoo, and I'ma just use mine.
No.
When I go and like later, I go to use my toner.
The essence?
It's just empty. He used it on his forehead.
His cup is gonna be looking young. Oh my God, I'll kill.
He used it on his forehead.
He used all of that on his head. Oh my God. Did you tell him what it was?
I said, "Do you know how much money you just spent on one hair wash?"
And what did he say?
You know how it is.
Well, I do have another Korean brand for that is a little bit more.
More expensive.
No, less. It's cheaper.
Okay, I was gonna be like, what?
Of them, but they're so freaking expensive that I cannot afford them. Mi problema es que I'm like, a mí un día me da con que I want to put a lot, and then I'm like, I can't. So I'm gonna start with the statistics. Okay. So and again, this is the average American woman. I think when we go and compare it to Latin women, to European women, I think the cost is gonna be higher when we talk about European and like
But
Latin women.
Not Latin America, because then the services are cheaper over there. So that would be.
But I think it's because people
They
like do
do
it
more.
weekly. They do
They do.
more. It
They
might
do
be.
more. Yeah, they do more, but there is less. I think is less expensive.
So if I have any of our like Latin Americans listeners and they want to like do this challenge and for a month just write down how much you spent on beauty and like just DM it to us and we'll keep it, we won't put your name in it, but
Yeah,
it
of
will be
course
good. It will be cool to compare it, and what we'll do we will change it to $2.
not. Entonces, ¿cuál es el gasto
Okay.
promedio mensual?
Statistically, I don't have the monthly. I have the yearly. So the average American woman spends around 1,064 per year on appearance, wellness.
Okay.
But there are some estimates that have like a even higher amount, and they said that it's between 1,754 to 3,756. I think it's more leaning to the 300.
I think the 1,000 a year, it doesn't sound like that much.
Versus you have men spend $728 a year.
I think that's.
So when you're talking about women spending like $3,000, almost $4,000 a year versus men spending 800 if we're rounding about,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Yeah. It is.
So 1 in 6 women admits to spending more on beauty and wellness that they can afford,
Yeah.
which
that
makes
we know.
sense.
That we don't.
While you have 1 in 3 men that plan to spend more money on their appearance in 2025 that they did the year before. So I'm gonna give you okay. So I need
when
you.
we talk about the expenses of beauty, what are we talking about specifically? For example, a gym membership will go in there too, because that's part of it. But then it doesn't add up on the 1,000 a year.
So you guess. I want you to guess. I want you to tell me the top 3 beauty investments for women. What do you think are the two?
I know, like
3.
and I'm
The
not gonna
top
say
3.
I am not responding this based on me, but I'm just thinking about my minority.
Women.
I think nails will be something that women gets done every month. Hair, right? And then makeup or skin.
Okay. So kind of wrong.
What?
So 29% is spent on skincare.
Whoa. Okay.
27% is on haircuts and color, and then 13% on hair product. So you would think that most money is being spent on like nails and stuff, but I think since there's like this wave of like do your own nails and all of that stuff, and like you buy the kids and like you buy the kids ones and then you do it at home, so maybe that's why we don't have it. But it does make sense.
Yeah, to be honest, it makes sense, and it does. It is. I mean, it is a necessity. Those that
Mm-hmm.
you mentioned. I mean, you do need your skincare.
But
You do need your hair to be done.
but you have, I don't know if you've seen it, but like last year and this year there has been like this wave on skincare. Where before we were so focused on like makeup and stuff like that, now we're like, I think Korean skincare is like making this huge thing, and we're focusing on it. And so yeah, it's a 27%.
Times are different, and
Mm-hmm.
now people are taking better care of themselves. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that's why the boom of skincare too.
Yeah. Okay, and now
So like how
let me
much
see. Let me see if you can guess. What are the top three for men?
for men? Haircuts
Huh? That's the top one, 37%.
and the gym,
And then
and
do you have another
supplements.
one? Yep,
Supplements.
that's correct. So it's 37% haircut, 13% supplements and protein, and then 12% in gym memberships.
That makes a lot of sense.
And so,
Did you know that women pay 13% more for their products than men? Products or services related or target for women
you
are
know, I
more
do know.
expensive.
I do know, porque las navajas esas de afeitar, if they're pink, they're more expensive. And those navajas that are for women, they tend to be more expensive.
You know that, and they're exactly the same. You know
Yeah.
that sometimes
I think men's is even better.
I used to grab men's, shaving thingies when I used to shave because they're cheaper and they work.
They're cheaper and they're better. No, I think they work better. I think they work even better. And so I'm wondering, wait, let me double check. The prices that this thing is giving me, I'm like,
It makes
but
no
no,
sense.
it's no, it is correct. So, it's saying that 64% of Americans wish they had more money to spend on their appearance.
Okay, I mean, why not?
To me, that was shocking because I don't think the US used to be so focused on your appearance.
Yeah, it's just like
And so now we're like changing a little bit.
I think it's like we call appearance in a different. It is in a different way than American Latina. In American Latina, appearance es more la fachada. Cuando aquí en Estados Unidos, yo creo que appearance, people focus more on everything, including the inside, the healthiness and the gym and the things like that, the skincare, no nada más el maquillaje, por ejemplo.
Exacto.
Aquí, por ejemplo, la cultura americana se enfoca o sea, se viste casual. No paga así que crazy for dressing, but then they invest on their looks by investing on the gym membership and going exercising
and stuff like that.
Creo yo que esa es como la diferencia para mí.
Yeah, maybe. And then I also, a cool statistic that I found is that an average woman spends 39 minutes on their beauty versus a man that spends 22. I was shocked about a man taking 22 minutes to get ready.
Because they're including there the shaving and then I mean, and it is appearance, but it's also a need.
Because I think women is more than 39. I think women is more than 39 minutes. It takes me 30 minutes to blow dry my hair, okay? Not straighten it, no style it.
On a regular base, not the beauty days like today, but on a regular base, how much you take to get ready for work in the morning?
That doesn't count because I don't do that much. Don't say work. So for work, it takes me like an hour. But if I'm gonna go somewhere that I'm like interested in looking pretty and looking good, and I'm like counting, doing my hair, styling it takes me 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, well, same like for the daily, I would say like every morning, and I'm not going anywhere, like I'm here at home. It's about 45 minutes to an hour for me to come downstairs because I do my exercise, I do my face massage, I do my washing my face, things like that, putting my hair back, whatever. But if I'm going out and that includes the hair, only the hair takes 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes a long time. Let me do a quick break. Hold on. Let me just check.
Yeah. Are you saying I hate you?
Please leave that in, because it goes perfectly.
Did you say I hate you? What did she do?
Karma.
What did she eat? What did she eat?
It was a new blender. New. Brand new.
Beauty.
Brand new. It cost me almost almost like $10. And it was new. I am so cheap with these things, with these sponges, and I buy them at like 2 years. I use like 2 a year. Like I put them in boiling water, whatever I have to do. And I just got a new one.
And she ate it. She's like, "You're talking about money? I'll show you what money."
You should please leave that in. Please.
Charge it to her dad.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Charge it to her dad.
Hold on. Let me take away my Ace shoes on it, but he doesn't break it. I'm gonna have to get a new one now. Okay, sorry. So I was looking. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I have here, and then I'm gonna tell you mine. So, for example, here it says that on makeup, women spend an average of $25 a month. So at first I was like, no, we spent. I was like, we spent. It says from $37 to $12 a month. But when I'm doing my calculations, that's almost what I spent. I don't spend a lot of monthly.
Okay,
I don't.
yeah, me neither. But we're not the typical. But if you think about it, una base cuesta $25. Un primer.
But you don't. You buy it like once a year, you know.
I know, but like the typical, like what I've seen out there.
Do you have your makeup bag with you? Do you have your makeup bag with you?
I can find it.
Can you get it? Let's do it. Let's do our own calculation. Let's do our own calculation. Karma, I'm so mad at you, girl. Makeup bag.
Take your time. Take your time.
I was checking if she stole anything else. Okay, so this is my makeup bag. It doesn't count.
It's very dirty.
It doesn't. I see. It doesn't count because they had a special, and I just bought a new one.
That's cute though. That's so.
But
cute.
I barely have any makeup.
Is that red or?
It's red. It's red.
I'm not gonna open mine because it's very dirty.
I barely have any makeup. But let's do. Okay, should we do like 3 of your most recent?
Or no, let's do the ones that you use the most.
Okay.
So let's see. Oh, let's do the typical. What do you use for concealer?
You're gonna make me show it.
I mean, if you want to.
It's all bitten by Ace, but this is a test. I've had this for like 2 years. It's not good to have it for this long, but I use the MAC. It's like it's like $30.
Okay, so I use the Il Maquillage.
How much? How much?
Old. And
how much is?
I think this was 35.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna put my calculator, and then we're gonna add it. Let's bring your calculator.
And let's add it. Flawless. I'm not gonna say the word, but it's freaky and flawless multi-use perfection concealer.
Okay, grab your phone calculator. Let's calculate, and then we'll divide it by 12. And we'll see how much we spend every month.
Well, the thing is that now I'm using it more, but this will last me like 2 years.
Yeah, but we're supposed to buy one every year because it expires. So if we're being good and we're doing what it's supposed to be. Okay. So this one is the 48 hours MAC concealer. It's the best concealer in the world, but it's like 35. I haven't tried it. Mine does. Okay.
Sabemos que no usamos mucha base, pero like what
I don't have even.
Your face?
I don't. I have a highlighter
Mine is so
and
old
a
that
bronzer.
You can't see it anymore.
What's the brand?
The RNF. Again, this has like the peptile. What is it called? Peptiles. Whatever.
Peptile. Yeah.
All of that so it doesn't like show the lines on your face and it doesn't look.
So if I were to have it, it will be like a BB cream. That's like a sunscreen and BB cream.
Okay, which one you use?
And I don't have one because
Okay.
I haven't tried one. But can I do like what the cost of
What do
my
you put on your face?
sunscreen? The cost of my
Sunscreen.
sunscreen?
Okay.
Okay,
Sunscreen.
it's the Laneage and it was like $30. So plus
Okay, well
30.
this, but I don't know, cause that is not fair, cause this is like 100 something. So,
No, add it.
but it's
Add
not
it.
the same thing.
Add it because we're trying
Okay.
to do the cost of our year thing.
115. I'm gonna put
Okay.
as an estimate. Now mascara. Oh,
Mascara.
this I use a cheap one
I use Glossier. This is like
because
20 like $30.
this is like yeah, like 22. Basic because this I do use a lot. So
So
I do.
mine is Glossier, and I spent almost $30 because it doesn't have clumps. And after I did my LASIK, the clumps are very like they cause issues. So yeah, I paid 30.
But this
30 bucks.
I get in Walmart. I don't even know what Maybelline,
My 35.
Maybelline New York.
I
And
used
it's
to love
like 20
those.
bucks.
I used to love those, but I became allergic to it, so I can't wear them anymore.
20 at your 30 bucks. What else?
Sorry, blush.
She's
Oh my
like
god.
a blush.
Yes, he was laying down, and she
Mine's so
blush
big.
is this is it's
Ooh, yep.
love tint.
Cara has one of those.
I don't know how much they cost though.
I
I think it's like
use
they are
bare
minerals.
mineral.
Yours is more expensive. I'm gonna
This
say
is
it's 25.
35.
I'm gonna say 25. You wanna come up here? Yeah, that was like suicidal or like a killer move.
This is a Rush Colorete. Bare minimal. 35. I will say 35. All of the bare minimal, everything is $35. Have
I
you heard
put
that before?
25, but I'm not sure. That was very rude.
Lipstick.
Bronze. Do you have any of that?
I do.
Okay, let's do highlighter.
I have the highlighter and bronze, but this is not, I mean, I didn't pay for them. This is a gift from you.
Yeah, okay, so I have the Fenty
See?
highlight. Yeah, it's the same Fenty highlighter thing. Mine was like $40. Yours was like 20 because you have the mini. So I'm putting 40. Putting
Okay.
45. Put 20.
20, even though this was for free.
Okay.
What
Wait,
else?
eyebrow gel. Eyebrow gel.
Eyebrow gel?
And eyebrow gel and eyebrow pen.
Eyebrow gel revolution. And I think this is like 20 bucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the eyebrow pen elf is like 15. Look,
Okay.
still
You still
rolling
bleeding?
away.
So
Yeah.
I
I
used
can't hold it. Show it. Show yours at the same time.
I used Brow Flick from Glossier. It's
I
like
have some.
$20. It's like $20. And then I have the Anastasia Bro thing. That's like $50. It's expensive, but it's like so freaking good. But I'm gonna make it last for like 2 years or 3 years.
Add it up.
So 70.
25 plus 15. Okay. Good that the calculator now doesn't give you the total yet.
The total until the end.
So you don't scream. Lipstick.
Then lipstick.
Just pick one because
Anastasia.
why are you so expensive?
I don't even know why I bought this. You know when you go to Ulta and they start recommending you stuff, and then you see the total? Yes, this was like
I
40
got this in
bucks.
Ulta too, but I can't see Maybelline. This is my to go, but this is like 25, I think.
But sometimes those are the best because they're no crease.
They
no
are the best
anything.
and they last like for so long. Look, I think I got this like 2 years ago.
Oh, that's so
and I have
pretty.
all that.
That's so okay. That's so freaky. That looks with what I dreamed that I had. That color kind of goes. I'll tell you later. It was about makeup too. It was the weirdest dream. Okay, now we go
25.
on.
Did you add your lipstick?
Yes. Now we
What
go on
else?
to eyes. Eyes. So I
Oh, we did
have
mascara.
yeah, we did mascara, but like eyeshadow. So I have the Color Pop, and then I have a pencil from Glossier, and then I have like a Color
I
Pop
don't know. I think this is
big
30 bucks.
10, 5. This is very old. I think this
I think
is
this
gonna
is
be like
30, but I use this for everything because I do my eyeliner with the two darks, then I do my highlight with the lights, and then I do eyeshadow with the others.
than
This
20.
I'm like
That's start. That's
no
start.
30. Third, more than 30?
That's
I
like
don't know,
40 bucks.
35.
Less
So
40
these
like
three,
40
I don't
bucks.
even know what they are for. I've never used them.
You're like, I've never used it. Okay.
40, you think?
Yeah, like $40. Okay. And then I have like my everyday lip balm. That's like $5.
This is like, yeah, like $10.
Okay.
And then I have my hand lotion, but does that count like a hand lotion for every day? Perfume, any perfume. I don't use perfume too
I need to
often.
buy perfume but
I don't use
that's
perfume too
another.
often, but like, this is my like thingy to go one. But we're not gonna
Perfume.
add it because if you don't add it, I'm not adding mine.
Yeah, cuz I'm still in the search. I think that's eyeliner. I don't have any eye. Well, I did
I
have the
don't have
pencil.
eyeliner.
The beauty sponge that I'm just going to have to buy another.
I don't change mine.
Well, it's like $5, so let's just add $5. I'm so mad. So let's see the total and let's compare it. So yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah. So my very minimalist, and maybe for next year I can. My very minimalist, 340, and then divided by 12. Yeah, it's like $28 a month.
So that's what they said, right?
They said an average of 25, and they're
Oh,
correct.
they're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But that's like the very minimalist, because I'm
No,
very
but
minimalist.
wait, we're talking about only makeup.
Makeup,
Because
yeah.
we didn't talk about skincare.
We didn't talk about hair.
Because even if you do your own hair like we do, you still have to buy the products.
The hair products, yeah.
So this is maybe, I think they're not correct 100% because it may be
And they're saying that we spent $25 a month, and then they're saying man on makeup.
Oh, that's only on makeup. Okay.
Only on makeup.
Okay, that makes sense.
They're saying men spend, well, no, but that goes with like hair, skincare. That's different. And then
Men
they
don't spend anything on skincare.
on skincare, yeah. And so then they say that nearly 1 in 10 Americans have gone into debt in order to pay for the appearance-related services. So the average debt is around 1,342.
What is the biggest membership you have paid for a gym?
Orange Theory Fitness. Orange Theory Fitness, I used to pay almost $150 a month. It was good. It was a good membership though. Like, and it was the only gym that I attended.
It was a good membership, but did you actually go?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But it was like they stole my money so bad because it was $150 a month for twice a week. So a total of what? 8 times?
You had a limit of 2 times a week that you could
a week, yes. And I did go. I went every single time, but it was a lot of money. And the classes were like 1 hour. But yeah, 8 classes for $150. That was expensive. But
I think that's way too much. How about
wait, the LASIK membership.
Wait, that's what I was gonna say. What is the most expensive procedure that you have done on yourself?
The LASIK.
I think we have a very similar one.
The eye.
How much?
$4,000. But it's worth every cent.
But I think that's more of a need. And the same thing with the next one, the Botox. When I used to do Botox on my jaw because of the jaw locking thing, that was expensive because those muscles right there take a lot of Botox.
A lot of Botox. Mine was the hair removal laser. I don't even remember how much I paid.
I was gonna say I don't even know how much I paid because they put it in a way that you don't really notice the amount, but when you add it up, now the question is, not the question, that at the end it is worth it. At least for me, it was worth it.
So for me, it was worth it.
Time and money.
For me, it only worked for my legs, but it was like a never-ending process. I was just having this conversation with a friend, and I was telling them, like, I'm going to try to do the LASIK again, but I'm gonna go to like a aesthetic, like a med clinic from my gyno. That's like they have the clinic to see if they do like better because everywhere else it's regrown. It didn't work that well for me, so I don't know.
I think that at the end is not like forever. It does, regrow and you have to do maintenance and whatever.
Things like my legs are way better than everywhere else, and I'm like, that's not possible.
There's always a place where it works better. But
I'm not gonna lie, the chin hair did disappear. Like I had the hormonal chin hair, and they like completely got rid of it. It hasn't like grown back.
Eventually, it may grow, and then you just have to do maintenance. But now with technology, now there are this hay aparato affordable that you can have at home for the maintenance. Once you already did the hard work at the clinic.
Yeah. Well.
So that's the most expensive one has been the LASIK. Yeah, Ghana.
It's a mixture
Ghana.
between the LASIK and the gym.
Yeah. No, you got no, porque al final el gym is something that you have to keep using, pero like procedure, like a one-time procedure. I wanted to
So
have
yeah,
that.
my one-time procedure, the one that I've like the longest, it's gonna be the ice.
So,
That's most expensive.
cuál es el gasto más ridículo que tú hayas hecho de belleza? Que tú digas, qué estupidez. Why did I
When I
even do
used to
that?
when I used to bleach my hair blonde, and it was like twice a month. It was like 4 times a year, $500 every single time.
Every time I go to a hair salon, I come out of there thinking, why did I even do this? Because I never come happy. I never come out happy. But the main things that because we have the same issue, is that they never tell you with our hair. They never tell us how much it's gonna cost, and when you're paying, you're like,
Well, with me, when I was bleach blonde, it's funny that now social media calls it like blonde blindness. I wanted to be blonde so bad that I had that blindness, and I was like, I look cute. And I had like very short hair, fried to death,
was
but
all
I was
fried.
blonde, and I loved it. I was like, this is love. I love it. And nowadays, I'm seeing my hair, and my hair is healthy, and I'm like,
You're like, this is what it
I
is.
spend so much money on the toning, but it's true, I was never satisfied, because like a couple weeks later, I was like, it was like orange, and I'm like, oh, I don't
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, it changes so quick.
And the reality is that we have Irish. I don't know if the Irish is stronger in me than it
I
is
was
in
trying
you.
to
I'm not
explain it.
sure.
I was trying to explain that to Cara the other day because we were doing bleach. And she's like, "Mommy, why your hair always turns orange?" And I'm like,
It's the
"Yeah,
Irish.
that's the undertone that we have. It's always really hard to get rid of that orange." She's
Yeah,
like,
it's,
"You
I
will look
think
cute with orange hair." She's like, "You will look cute with orange hair." And then you sent me that picture
that picture
of
that I and
cachorra, and
I
I'm
are on the
like,
same.
"Don't do it, because I'm already thinking about it."
Just do it. Do it for your
Don't
birthday. But just don't do it permanently. Do like a temporary.
Pero es que siempre te queda como el residuo y después es difícil get
So
rid of it and
we
go to
have
your
to,
product.
yeah, we have to look for the research, but I do know like my roommate from law school, for like her bachelorette weekend, she did like a pink thing, like a pink
Yeah, but in our hair doesn't.
shampoo.
In our hair.
So maybe ours, oh my god, you see my dog is so good. I'm worried about karma, but whatever.
Like, what
Um
is she doing that she's so quiet? Do you have a guilty pleasure
Pleasure
that
beauty
nobody
wise,
knows? Yeah, that you don't tell anybody.
about beauty.
Something
No.
that you do or that you buy.
No. Like I think like the guilty pleasure that I used to have was that the keratin product that we used. That was like my guilty thing that I loved it.
Nah,
Like I loved my hair the first couple weeks because it was like, but I don't do it anymore.
now we have guilty pleasures. We just they don't have a name. Those Dominican hair products that mommy brings,
Yes, that mommy.
which
But
by
we
the
don't.
way, I'm running out.
I'm running out too. Mommy doesn't pay for it,
I know
or mommy paid for it, so it's
she
different.
pays where we don't.
Yeah, but we need to research and get more. But like guilty pleasure beauty wise, I don't have, it's not hair, it's not makeup, it's more like jewelry. I don't have it on, but like I only have like my piercing one. This one is like a guilty pleasure because it was expensive. I don't have my earrings on, but I'm like on the search for new like tiny hoops
At
and
the end, in your case, it's not because you need to have them because you're allergic. Yours need to be
mm-hmm.
expensive because you're allergic, so you have another option.
But my thing is like I get tired so often that I'm
Like, I'm wasting this money.
what do you think are the top things people are concerned when they like their concerns, like they're the
Beauty
top
wise,
self-conscious people that they're self-conscious about the top things?
their body.
What specifically in their body? No, qué cosa en específica ellos
Bueno,
son
el
self-conscious.
estado físico del el peso, the weight. Wrinkles. marks on the face, acne,
Oh,
no,
oh. So
and
it's
hair.
60. So 63% is on weight. 48%, well, maybe is skin quality. 45% hair, and I think that includes men and like going bald.
Yeah.
38% is their smile, and then
There's
26% is
all
their
really.
muscle tone. I think we are genetically we got lucky that our smile is not it's like straight and
It's
not
not
like
something we need to worry about.
worry about, but yeah, people are very worried about
Interesting. I wouldn't think about teeth as a.
as a
Although for me is something like very important. Like when I look at
okay,
people, one of the
what
things that I look
okay.
the most at is the teeth.
Okay, now my next question to you is can you give me the percentage of women that struggle with self-confidence? Guess this the
97%, even if they don't
men,
agree
what
on
is the
it.
percentage of men?
Men will probably say at 40% because they think they're confident.
So, this statistic says that 57% of women struggle with self-confidence versus
57? That's not true. Those are not the other amount is lying.
39% in men.
Okay, so I was okay. I was all right on men, but I don't agree with the women. I think those are lying.
So, and then we have 55% of women that think that the beauty standards are unattainable, that like they can never
Yeah,
be as beautiful
I
as the
agree.
standards. Versus
I
you
agree.
have 77% of men that says money play a role on how attractive they are.
For men, yeah, that's true.
Isn't that
Yeah,
crazy?
that's crazy.
And
So,
then
do you feel pressure for looking good all the time?
no.
You don't? I do.
But I don't think okay, I don't think you do?
Yeah. I
Really?
mean, not that I live for it, but you always feel that pressure of
Cuz I
looking
feel
good all the
and
time.
it's horrible for us to say it, but we have to be realistic. I think we have the pretty privilege. So even if we don't try too hard, we're okay. We're not like ooh
Okay,
ugly.
but even that don't try too hard, you have to, o sea, por
So
ejemplo, el hecho de que por ejemplo, drop off the kids at school in the morning, you're not gonna get off, nobody's gonna see you, but you're still gonna try to look okay.
so I will tell you this. I do have the self-consciousness. I'm self-conscious about my hair and my eyebrows. If those two things are done, I feel fine. I'm like I'm good. Everything's good.
With me, it will be my hair and my skin. If
Mhm.
my skin is acting up that day, I, I feel like
It's you're having a day.
it's done. And
Okay.
same with the hair, but the hair is fixable because that's something you can put together if it's not
Put
working.
together, yeah. So no, but you know how it is. Sometimes it doesn't matter what you do or how you do. The hair is just not hearing. The hair just saying no. And so for me, and I'm sorry that I'm always bringing my dog, but for me, it's a struggle because I have curly hair, right? And then I straighten my hair, and I try to straighten my hair once a week. But I have to walk my dog every morning. And in the summer, here in Georgia, it is like very muggy, and so my
Yeah,
hair just go and I'm
yeah.
like sitting there like I have to go to work and I have to like planchar my pelo again. So that I'm very self-conscious about that because every morning after I walk my dog I have to
No,
be like
o sea,
do
yo
my
me
hair and
imagino,
fix
well,
it.
in your case, after you walk, pero por ejemplo yo, but it's not like que yo me voy a poner maquillaje, ni que qué sé yo qué, pero yo no voy a salir de que sin peinar a montar bicicleta en la urbanización, because I know
Hmm.
that, neighbors are gonna see me. That shouldn't be like that, because if you're going to exercise, who
Yeah.
cares? You're
So
exercising.
yeah, and then this is like a very known story in our family. I don't care about brushing my hair.
Well, it's not that I don't care about. Let me say that
I'll
clearly.
do look, I'll do this. And mommy's all the time, it's like you look crazy, but I'm like, I'll
It's
just put
not.
it like this and do
It's
like
not.
this.
Here's the deal. It's not that I don't care
And
about
I'll go
sometimes.
everywhere
It's not that I don't care about doing my hair. It's that I don't like doing my
doing your
hair.
hair. Yeah, I don't like it either.
And that is the issue of the family issue, because my kids, both of my kids, they
They
do
don't
not like.
like.
Mira, si te soy honesta. When was the last, when was, we came from vacation, what, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. Alonso no se había desenrollado ese pelo since he came from vacation. yesterday, oh my God, it was so much crying because I'm like, I can't just let this be for longer.
So I'm telling you, those are my kids. Sorry. But to be honest, if I'm working from home or if it's the weekend, I will brush my hair at night before going to bed and I won't do anything else.
I will brush it like in the morning when I wake up, and then I will touch it again.
Like our grandpa, and I'm like with my hands
I
up,
don't.
like you're good.
I actually don't touch it because since my hair is curly, I know that the detangle with my hands, it would just cause for it to break. So I just leave it alone, and then I probably will go to. I probably brush it before I go to bed.
You know what? Tomorrow, well, not tomorrow because I'm bleaching my hair, but someday, maybe Monday, I'm gonna take a picture of like what I look in the morning, what I look like in the mornings with my hair wise, so people can see. I don't like doing my hair. I
This is
don't.
something from what, since you were what, like 5,
Yeah,
you would
I
express
just.
that feeling since you were 5.
It's just it gives me a headache. I'm like I don't like it.
It for me too. It actually hurts a lot because I
It
have a
gives me a
really
headache.
sensitive
Yeah.
scalp. Yeah, yeah. And
So
that's why I don't put it up either, because putting my hair up gives
let
me
me
a
get the hair
headache.
clip. Hold on
Yeah,
1 second. I have one question for you.
it's okay. You don't
Okay.
trust her.
No, at all. Okay, so I have one more question for you. Let's talk about the because we have talked about how and I do agree how beauty comes from the inside to the outside. So let's talk about the cost of the inside beauty. So therapy. Let's start with that. Therapy. So I don't do therapy, but I do medicine that goes with it and it's expensive. I've had this conversation with you earlier, and like I have to go to my doctor, and after my insurance covers and everything, I have to pay $250 out of like pocket, plus the cost of my medicine. Let's say it's like $40 a month,
Hmm.
so it is expensive, you know.
It is expensive. In
I
my
just had to,
case,
yeah.
I do therapy, when needed. I'm not like constantly on it, but when you need it, you usually need it like every week. And then after you're getting better, then you will extend it to every 2 weeks, and then every 3 weeks, and something like that. But covered by the insurance, out of the pocket is 45 per session, per 30-minute session.
So
So
yeah,
if you put that every month, at the end it's a big chunk, and that only if it's just therapy. Because if eventually you need medicine, like you say,
it's gonna
like
be more expensive. So, this is like my regular doctor, but if you do need psychiatry here in the US, it's like
that would be
400, it's like 400 out of pocket. And then I've looked for therapy, the famous therapy place that they like lo ponen en todos los podcasts, it's like 150 per session. So the inside cost is expensive.
yeah. So again, this 45 is just, it's only what you get out of your pocket, because the rest, it's more
It's
expensive. It's just that the
mhm.
insurance is
And
paying a little
but
bit
it
more.
also depends on the insurance that you have. If you have like a good insurance that covers it and how
Yeah,
much they
yeah.
cover.
And then to that, you can add to inner beauty. You can add, if you have like a membership for yoga, if
Yoga,
you have a meditation, like I have a
meditation.
meditation app that is like 9.99 a month. It's not much, but when it adds up. What else could you include there in
So like for me, exercise is like going to the parks,
and
whatever.
exercise?
Yeah. So for example, I don't pay for like a membership itself. I go to like the park, and so like there's this park that I'm gonna try next weekend because this weekend ain't gonna happen. It's all gloomy. It's like $5 parking every time that you go.
Yeah.
And so if there probably
Well,
is a membership that yearly and it's gonna be more expensive.
but
So
that is not most people. Most people pay for a gym
for a
membership,
gym
which
membership, yeah.
is,
But
I
the thing
also,
is,
for exercise, I do an app too that is 9.99. So I don't go to an actual gym.
so, but I think it's like I finally figured out myself, and I know that it's not worth paying for a membership because I won't use it. For me, nature is it's more of an inspiration. So I'm like, I
Same
know
with me.
it ain't gonna work.
My thing is, if I have a commitment, I've realized that if I have a commitment, I will eventually drop it. But if it's
Hmm.
something that I find joy, and I will not find joy in if it's a commitment. So if it's something like, oh, now I'm into this, I will do it. Sin compromiso de que si ya me harté, me quiero cambiar otra cosa. I will do it. I don't like to compromise to one thing because I'm gonna waste it. I'm gonna waste the money and then I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna stop.
My thing is, I'm gonna get bored, and I think we both
Yeah, me
have that
too.
same issue. I'm gonna get bored, and then I don't want to go. And so for me,
Listen,
nature is more. I don't get bored with nature because nature is always changing, and I'm a people person. There's different people every time you go. There's different people that you talk with, so it's different. But
I
now
just
that we're
realized something. I just
what?
sorry, this is a parenthesis. When I was editing the other videos, I realized no me muevo demasiado y ahora I'm like we're doing the same thing again. It's okay. It is what it is. I
Hey,
mean,
I'm a hundred.
we can't
I'm a
just be talking
hundred.
like this.
I'm 100% sure that we have ADHD. If we
Yeah.
were to get, we would be.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, so I have a question for you. What are your non-negotiable beauty things? And I want to be very general
In
on beauty.
general,
Very general. So for me, my non-negotiables are my mental health walks in the park. So whatever I have to pay for parking or whatever, that's like a non-negotiable. My medicine, non-negotiable. And like I said earlier, my hair stuff and like my eyebrow stuff and like my cream, my face thing. Those are
everything,
my basically.
everything.
Basically.
For me, yes, for sure. The what bring me mental peace, which is the meditation or the yoga in the
hmm
morning. So my exercise, my quiet time in the morning. I'm gonna put it. Sometimes it's exercise, sometimes something else.
I just remember my medicine. I didn't take it.
It's fine. Don't worry.
If there's a fire and I run, they'll run behind me. We can be back. I just remember because my alarm sounded and I was walking. You already had yours. Sorry. My dog. You can leave that here. My dog also takes medicine for anxiety. He saw me open the pill. He saw me open the pill and he's like, "Okay, give it to me."
But I bet you don't forget his med. You don't
No,
forget
he
his medicine, but you forget
never,
yours.
never. I went to his bed because I'm thinking about weaning him out of the medicine. So we're talking about that. But I'm not weaning me yet. Oh, this is so cute. She doesn't even fit in that bed.
She's a nice bed again.
Yeah. And Ace is on the floor. If we ever do a blog, we should so we can take pictures. Okay, I took it. Sorry. It's just I remember we're talking about medicine. Okay, but if you could choose two non-negotiables.
Two? Only two?
Mm-hmm.
My quiet time and my hair.
Okay. I think we are very similar. Mine would be my coffee time. It's not necessarily quiet because of the choices I've made in my life. Um, and I think my hair, it would be as well.
I was talking to Oscar yesterday about something because we were joking about. I showed him a reel of the Cristian Castro about doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
So él se está volviendo viral, como él dice, ya la gente no sabe lo que no hacer nada, o sea, yo quiero que la gente aprenda a hacer nada, y él dice que hacer nada es sentarte y mirar la mesa así. Entonces Oscar me estaba diciendo, is that even a thing? Does people really? And I do that on my quiet time. I drink my coffee and just look at the window.
So in Korea, I have to figure out what it is, but in Korea they do concursos, in where people go into the park and like el concurso es quien se sienta más tiempo and just does nothing. Like stares at nothing and does nothing. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
The art of
It
doing
is a.
nothing.
I'm gonna Korea.
We should go to the park and do nothing to see who lasts longer. I'm pretty sure that you will last 1 second.
Okay, so it's the space out competition.
The space out, so you have to be like completely tuned out.
So you sit down and like I would last a good 5 minutes.
5 minutes. That's not very.
So
fun.
without my medicine, I would last a good one. With my medicine, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I'll probably last 10 to
You
15
see?
minutes.
You see? Now the thing is like, if I have my headphones and my music playing, I could last a little
No,
bit longer.
you're doing something. So
But
that's
otherwise,
what
I
that's
can't.
what he's saying on the because pregunta, pero ¿en qué consiste hacer nada? Y él le dice, no, así como que si tú estás oyendo música, tú estás haciendo
Well,
algo.
now that you're talking about it, I do that every afternoon after work. I sit on the deck and the dogs are like playing whatever and I just do nothing. Like the most I would do is like put bubbles so that Ace chases them. But I just sit and
Okay.
I just look.
That's not something for you, that's something for him. So you're technically doing nothing there.
I'm doing nothing, and it is very peaceful.
Okay.
So if I lived on my own, I think Ace and I would have that every morning because we both like to like sit down in bed and just do nothing
Well,
for like a
yeah.
couple minutes. Uh-huh.
Ok. ¿Qué es lo más, bueno, yo creo que ya decimos algo parecido, pero ¿qué es lo más caro que te ha salido perseguir un ideal de belleza?
¿Caro en el sistema monetario o caro en el sistema
Cualquiera de
emocional?
los dos. Pues, bueno, sí, vamos a decir los dos porque no, ese no lo mencionamos. En sistema
So
emocional,
it's gonna be very, very deep.
go ahead.
Mommy's not gonna hear this, so I'm
No.
gonna say it in English if she hears it. Please don't translate it for my mom. En lo emocional, the most expensive that it has lost me is the beauty standard about the body that I should have. Should I go in it? Should I?
If you want to, yeah.
We might go in further, but yeah, at 15 I developed an eating disorder, and it's been the most emotionally challenged because I was following at the time it was the beauty standard of being like skinny, super thin, and I mean I don't think that was ever gonna be reachable. Yeah, it's something that I can I can be like I'm finally doing better, but I think it's something that's gonna follow you.
It comes back.
If it's something that I'm gonna have my whole life. But I have finally learned that when I stop worrying so much about it, it's maybe more peaceful, and it's just yeah. Sorry, I went very in deep about the emotional.
I had like a, no sé cómo decirlo, como un desorden de imagen. After the porque me casé and certain people start saying things and things. Antes de eso, I never, because yo creo que yo nunca he tenido problemas, o sea, yo no soy la más
Okay,
bonita, pero yo nunca he tenido problema de que físico. Pero antes de eso, yo como que yo nunca nada, pero después de ciertos comentarios.
okay. So this is a podcast, and this is where we like take the layers off and show who we are. So I think it would be pretty cool if I know we're probably too far in. Maybe you want to make this an extra or whatever. Should we tell each other the story of what caused our eating
Yeah.
disorder? And then I can go first so that you can change
Organize
the
my
names
thought.
and the person. Yeah,
Eventually, we could even do a whole episode.
a whole
of this.
season of this.
A
Yeah.
whole episode of this, of the just this one topic.
Topic.
What do you think?
Okay.
Or you know
And
what?
it should go
Let's
with
do
beauty.
that. Let's do that. We're gonna.
So
vamos,
let's do.
vamos a hacer
do
esta
this.
cápsula ahora. This is gonna be. I'm gonna make this a completely different episode,
Uh-huh.
like on the editing. But here we're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna go back to
We can make
that other,
this like
to close that other episode.
a short episode, and then it can introduce the next topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're gonna jump back to the other episode to close it. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
So hello. Okay, so this woke up. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the end to our beauty season.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna have a surprise.
Coming.
Yes, we have experts coming. But this is
Okay, so before we close, la reflexión final. Do you think beauty? ¿Tú crees que la belleza vale lo que estamos pagando por ella?
No.
Económico, mental, físico, o sea,
No.
en general.
No.
Tú sabes cómo yo lo veo. Yo lo veo como una liposucción. Tú te haces la lipo, te cuesta no sé cuánto. Eso lo sabremos después. Y ya al mes, a los 2 meses, tú comes un chin y vuelve toda la grasa. Yo veo lo de belleza en sentido general o lo mismo.
I think beauty should be from the inside out. I think you need to figure out what you find beautiful about yourself and what about beauty brings you happiness and brings you joy. And then I'm gonna spend the time
Eso es lo que
that.
Exacto. Al final eso es lo que vale y eso es lo que va a ser valuable and lasting. Because cuando tú estás persiguiendo un estándar de belleza que tú no estás seguro que es el tuyo, Tú siempre vas a estar persiguiendo algo.
Exactly, and
Nunca va a
like
llegar.
exacto. When you're following like the fad or the trend, you're always gonna be lacking, and it's gonna cost you money. It's gonna be spending more money than you need to. It's gonna be spending more time than you need to. It's gonna be spending more mental health than you need to, and then the trend might not even look good on you at the end of the
Yeah.
day. Like
And again,
like me and the blonde hair, like it was so much money, it was so much everything that was being used for
maintenance,
it,
effort.
and it go that well with me. And then it wasn't until I gave up and I removed that blindness from it that I was like I was chasing something that was never going to be attainable.
Y yo me voy más que un trend de belleza, también a veces perseguimos un estándar que no es el estándar o sea, tú no lo has internalizado, no es lo que tú de verdad quieres. A
Mm-hmm.
veces perseguimos un estándar de belleza de que, déjame ver, lo que la suegra quiere, lo que el esposo quiere,
Look at my
lo
ideal
que mi
husband is gonna
mamá,
want. Uh-huh.
un estándar de belleza desligado al estándar o nunca he pensado qué es lo que yo quiero, con qué es lo que yo me siento bien.
Mm-hmm.
Entonces, yo he visto mucha gente critica el hecho de que hay gente que dice, yo me siento bien gordita. Y la gente dice, es mentira, nadie se siente bien gordita. Why not?
And I
Hay
think
gente que sabe cómo se siente bien.
so my thing is that hay mucha crítica con gente que dice yo me siento bien gordita and then like 3 months later they lose weight and they're like no que tú te sentías bien gordita. I think beauty is very changing. Like today I feel very beautiful, I don't know, with like purple hair. But in 2 months, I might feel beautiful with my natural hair. I think beauty is, and I
Exactly.
think your inner beauty, not the standard. I think your inner beauty is changing. Is changing. It's like it's something that you're figuring out as you go, as you age, as you mature. And I think you have to be open to that. And it's like,
When it's something that que ya legítimamente tú sientes tuyo, cuando es algo que sale de ti, ya no te da tanto miedo el cambiarlo, el moverlo, en explorar otras cosas, porque al final tú no se lo debes a nadie. Él se ve, está atrás de la cortina y nada más se le ven los piecitos. Cuando es algo tuyo, cuando de verdad tú encontraste con lo que tú te sientes cómoda, a ti no te importa cambiarlo porque tú no le debes nada a nadie.
mm-hmm.
Hoy yo puedo decir, es que yo me siento bien con mi pelo natural, mira, me estoy dejando las canas crecer, pero mañana yo me lo tapo y no me voy a sentir mal con eso porque I don't owe it to anybody.
To
It's
anybody,
what
something
I
in
feel
mind.
good with. So, yo creo que a ese punto donde debemos llegar, de nuevo, ya, yo sé que lo hemos mencionado muchas veces, pero es algo que hay que seguirlo mencionando como para que se dé a entender, porque hasta ahora no lo entendemos. No es solamente que la belleza viene de adentro, porque al final la belleza no solo viene de adentro, también en lo físico de afuera. Es
Mm-hmm.
encontrar cómo tú te sientes cómodo. Es encontrar cómo tú te sientes cómodo. ¿Qué significa la belleza para ti?
Sí, yo creo que sí, que yo creo que la belleza is like a mixture between the outside environment and
Ujú.
so
Exacto.
your child is like karma. I'm gonna annoy you till you give me what I want.
Yeah, I am trying to not stay focused, but it's a little hard because
He's
it's a
smart.
little hard to stay focused with that. But yeah,
But yeah, so for
so I
example,
think that yeah,
today I'm bleaching something in my hair cuz you know what? Beauty is different and it's just like I'm finding beauty somewhere else. So maybe for next episode I'll be different. Let's see if you
and
guys
let
can
me tell
guess.
you,
Let's see if you guys
otros
can guess.
días, los otros días yo me dio un arranque y me corté la pollina y me corté un poquito aquí. Y
It looked
for
like you
some
cut your
reason,
hair.
it looked like I cut my whole hair, and now it's being
Well, I also
like
have.
a long bob, like right here.
I mean, I say go for it. You know, it's your birthday. You
But
should do.
then
Your birthday's
no, because
coming. You should do.
yeah, but I also had like this idea that I wanted the
Oh, that
hair longer
picture,
for
yeah,
the curls,
yeah.
and for my birthday I
So
wanted
no.
I had something in my mind, and
Well,
no, I'm
I'm
gonna
also,
hold it for a little bit, but
I'm
I
also,
may do
yeah.
it.
I'm also trimming my hair. So we'll see what happens.
Well,
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's it for this
That's good.
episode.
That's it for today.
We are coming with a bunch of new good stuff. Así
Oh no.
que just stay tuned. And I hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing here, even though we're still figuring out what we're doing.
What we're doing. Yep.
Yes. So follow us on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all the platforms. And so you don't miss, you get notifications when we have a new episode. That's it. Bye.